Trojan family, Trojan gang. Mr. Fight On Forever is in the building. And today, I'm finna tell y'all about two recruits. One coming on USC campus and one on USC radar. And I feel like this kid has star potential written all over him, right? Star potential written all over him, right? First, though, we're going to talk about a kid, right? From Florida, right? Just reopened his recruitment. He says his recruitment is 100% open. Trenton Henderson, the edge, 6'4", 225 out of Florida. 4-star athlete, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have an impact. Kid is a power forward. Like, he got with the right coaching, like we got, he gonna be a player, right? You check out Trenton Henderson film. He one of them dudes, and if Coach Henny like him, of course I like him. And Coach Henny is not happy right now, y'all. Coach Henny mad, right? You like, Carter, why? What you mean Coach Henny ain't happy? USC got it popping. But Doug Belt out recruiting Coach Henny right now. Coach Henny a competitor. You don't like that Doug Belt is out recruiting. Remember, Coach Henny said he gonna bring the greatest D-line class ever to USC. And I don't think that happened last year, so I think he is still on that mission. You hear me? And watching Doug Belt do what he do only could just give him the confidence to do what he do, right? So, one of these kids, Trenton Henderson, is coming on in USC. I think he visited June 20th. Don't quote me. One of them visits in June. We got like a June 7th visit. We got a couple of visiting days in June. Trenton Henderson coming, right? So let's see what we could do. And Coach Henny could get him the ball out for that dog work. Trenton Henderson, Florida prospect. We'll be stealing the kid out the SEC and adding to this great class another front seven player. You know what I'm saying? Very talented player. Positional depth. We just be stacking. We stacking at this point. Trenton Henderson is a stack. You know what I'm saying? And then speaking of that dog work, right? It's this kid named Valdin Sone. Or let's call him V Son or V Sone, right? This kid is a 6'4", 315-pound D tackle / DN, right? And his latest Wayne said he was 325, right? But this kid is a lean 325. I'm gonna show you how lean he looked at 295 right here, right? He's a lean, athletic 295. And this kid hasn't even scratched the surface on how good he could be. This kid is a European transplant. He out there in Virginia, so he don't got no special ties to the Virginia, the Big East, the ACC, or the SEC, whatever. He don't have no local ties, right? He from Europe. He a transplant, so his recruiting wide open. He shouldn't have no biases, right? Being from Europe. So ain't nobody got the home field advantage of this kid unless he just love Virginia. What's great about this kid, like I say, USC is continuing the trend of recruiting not just players that got the measurables for the trenches, but they recruiting players who's athletes in the trenches. And this kid is an athlete. His positional versatility tell you that. At 325, you shouldn't be able to play D tackle and defensive end. Right? You shouldn't be able to play D tackle and defensive end. He one of them kids that could do it. Right? Overseas, so he raw. So everything you see is raw. Everything you see this kid do is just raw ability. Right? Now, he went to one of these combines, I think in Virginia, where all the best players in the country went to, one of them all-star combines of the best recruits around the country, that they be having all around the country in LA, Florida. He at one of Virginia and dominated. To the scouts say they can't wait to show everybody what this kid did. And this kid, the reason I'm talking about him is this kid tweeted out dog work. And he spelled it like Coach Henny spelled it. DAWG work, right? And on top of that, he's following Dave Emmerich. So that's just as big as following one of the coaches, because if you follow Dave Emmerich, that's the house of victory. You thinking NIL. Like, right? I see him following other teams' coaches, but I didn't see him following other teams' NIL staff. Maybe not. But I seen Dave Emmerich. So that means you already done had serious conversation about USC because that's the NIL guy. What you following him for? Right? So the fact that he following him, USC is offered, and he saying that dog work, I feel like he know where that come from. And I know he know Coach Henny because USC made the offer. And I know Coach Henny ain't gonna make no offer without talking to you and at least giving you that initial conversation about what it is. You see Coach Henny walking around with dog work shirts and all that. So at the very least, Coach Henny got an influence on this kid. That don't mean we automatically gonna get his recruitment. But the players be supposed to get the coaches they slang and synonyms and sayings and all these things, right? But Coach Henny so cool and so hip, he got the players taking his sayings, taking his mottos. Dog work. You feel me? And when he won that combine event in Virginia, that's what he tweeted. Dog work. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. It's okay, right? We stacking. I know y'all like, how many kids we gonna take? Man, we could take up to 40. Believe me, we could take up to 40. And it's getting so ridiculous right now. I'm on Twitter, and Oregon fans, they pumping their chest because they just got a fine bond for Ryder Lyons. And trying to throw it in our face. Like, didn't we just take y'all quarterback and y'all D tackle? You ain't taking Ryder Lyons for us. You ain't taking Ryder Lyons from us. He ain't even committed to us. We already took y'all quarterback, so what they flexing for? But anyways, man, it's your boy Carter Sports, man. I just have to bring y'all that Trojan game. It's recruit season. It's up. It's up. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think about these two prospects. Get at me in the comments, man. Oh, and another thing, YouTube got me shadow banned, y'all. So do y'all best to like my videos. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. If you don't see my videos, type in the name. It might not pop it up on your recommendations all the time. But until then, man, it's Carter Sports, and I'm out this thing, and I'm gone.